Greetings everyone and welcome to my next Let's Play. I'm going to be playing some Salt and Sanctuary. And I do have to say, that's a really silly name. This game, Salt and Sanctuary, come on. You have this ominous, dark starting screen and then your game name is Salt and Sanctuary. Ugh. For those who don't know, Salt and Sanctuary is a Dark Souls game. It has a different name, it has been done by different developers, but it is a Souls game. The gameplay is similar, how you gain levels and upgrade your equipment is similar, and you are dodge rolling around and stabbing monsters with your weapons. I'm going to be playing this game blind. I don't know that much about this game, except that it is a Dark Souls clone, basically. And I have trained a little bit. I trained enough that I can beat the very first boss, but other than that, I have not played this game. So we are going to be having all the fun of getting killed a dozen times because I don't know what I'm doing. Hooray. My name is... yes, it is Meron. Oh. You know what? No. That is my name. So, like in Souls games, you get to customize your character at the beginning. What kind of hair do we want? Ooh, there's all kinds of hairstyles. Oh, there we go. Shag. Not that one. Definitely not that one. That's kind of normal. That just doesn't work for a male character. Ugh. Proper. Maybe we should be bald. Unkept. Salt knotted. Well, yes, let's go with that. Actually, it kinda looks the same as my hairstyle. And the color is the same too. Huh. So let's go with that one. Whiskers. Oh yes. Facial hair. That is perfect. We shall go with that. And obviously it's the same color. We don't see our eyes, so it doesn't matter what color our eyes are. And origin is basically your skin tone. Ugh. You look like a ghoul. That's more like it. No, we shall go with Ascaria. Then of course we can pick our starting class. Or our class. What do we start with? Knight has a shield and a sword, some armor. A mage who has a wand and sword. Some ropes. A paladin, which is the one that I'm going to be playing as, has a shield and a mace and some heavy armor. Thief has knives, and I guess those are bombs and throwing knives. A wooden shield that probably isn't that good, and some leather armor, I believe. Chef, I think he starts with a potato, so there's that. Just like in Souls games, there's the depraved class, which is basically the not focused one class. Oh, he is equally good at everything. So if you want a character that doesn't lean towards anything, like Paladin is for strength, Mage is for magic, and so on and so forth. If you want a character that doesn't specialize anything in the beginning, you can pick either Chef or the Pauper. I believe neither one has any skill points in the beginning. Cleric is if you want to cast miracles, or I think they are called prayers in this game. He has a knife and a mace. And some things that I don't know what those are. I guess that's a spell. And yes, the Pauper has an axe and a... whatever that tool is called, I don't remember. And Hunter, who has a whip and a crossbow. So he's the ranged character if you want one. I actually kind of want to play with this class, but I'm going to be playing as Paladin. Because strength is the best. Or I could be playing with the Knight, but Paladin actually starts with a ring. It doesn't show it there in the right, but he does actually start with a ring. Which is the main reason why I play with this class. Effects, basically your gift, your starting item, you get one extra thing. Red shards is a healing potion. I don't know how many you get. You might get 1 or 5 or something, I don't know. Stone Cell Sword is a PvP item. More about that later. Amber Idol, I believe, is a upgrade material for something. I don't know what. Grasping Ring is, if you have played Souls games or watched my Let's Play of Dark Souls 2, is the Silver Serpent Ring. It increases the amount of salt you get from enemies. Yes, in this game you don't have souls, you have salt. That's really silly. I'm sorry, but it is. And Crystal Sphere is a covenant item. In Dark Souls there are covenants, in this there are something, I don't remember what they're called. Basically covenants. And you can convert resting points to your covenant, and Crystal Sphere allows you to convert other type of resting points or other covenants resting points to your own covenant. I don't know what use that has. I mean, I guess it's good thing to do. I don't really know. But yes, that's that. I'm going to be taking the Grasping Ring because, well, I'm not going to be doing that much PvP. I'm sure we are going to get upgrade materials later in the game. I don't know what this does, and healing potions, come on. We are not going to be needing healing potions. So we are going to be taking this one. You can also take some challenges. Hardcore mode, magic only, iron pot only, if you only want to use the iron pot. Or an ore. Naked means that you can't use any armor. No blocking, you can't use a shield, I believe, and no healing, you can't use any healing items. I'm not going to be taking any of those because... Are you mad? I'm sure this game is going to be hard enough without those. If the first boss fight is any indication. This world has known war for centuries, but peace is finally preciously near. We deliver the princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance will save us all. Failing this mission will surely plunge us into the darker days. So welcome to the game, everyone. And the first thing I'm going to do is unequip everything. Yeah, not going to be needing those armors and shields right now. We are going to be needing them later, I believe. So yes, this is Salt and Sanctuary. Oh, you there, stranger. We've been boarded in the night. They'll want to kidnap our lady, ransom her. Protect her, and he's dead. Well, that didn't go well. Haha. So, we have our weapon here, and we have some combos that we can do with it. We have a light attack and a heavy attack. But we can also do this. If we do a light attack and heavy attack, We kind of strike the enemies into air, and then we can do this. Smack them down. We can of course dodge roll, we can... there we go, we can block, but since we don't have a shield, we are trying to block with our weapon, which is not a good idea at all. Ah! Why are you over there? Ow! Ow! Ah! Run away! Ah! Let's try not to die to this guy. I wonder why he was standing in here. Ooh, I guess that's the princess over there. Nah, it's quite hard to make out. Oh. Smack, smack. Ah! Didn't you die? I thought I killed you. Go away. We are not making good progress. Did he fall down? Ugh. Hello? Hello? Are you dead, sir? Hopefully you're dead. Where are you going? Come back here. There we go. And if you have played Demon Souls, well, here's a boss fight for you. So even if I was on full life, this boss fight would kill me with one hit. So do not get hit by this guy. You will die. But luckily I know the super secret strategy of beating him, which is to be behind him, basically. And I do want to kill him because he gives you nice things if you do. So it took me about an hour of practice to finally beat this guy. He is a difficult boss if you don't know what you're doing, but if you know that you just need to run towards him and smack his leg, then he isn't that difficult of a boss. So there's that. Also, you need to unequip your armor, because just like in Souls game, you have your equipment loads and your armor weighs quite a lot, at least if you play as a paladin. So you do not want to wear the armor because your roll distance isn't going to be that great. And this is going to take a while, so I'm sorry about that, but such is life, basically. I might have to turn down the volume because, or the music, because I'm barely hearing myself. Actually, now that I think about this, if you want to have slightly easier time with this boss, you should probably play as the cleric, because I think he starts with a thing that you can apply to your weapon to increase its damage. So killing this boss is slightly easier with the cleric. But since we are playing as the paladin, all we can do is just smack him in the leg. I do have some grenades, light vessels, that I can throw. Basically, they're a thing that I throw and deal some damage. And I guess I could throw one. It didn't do that much damage. Probably better to save them and use them later. And never do that. You always want to be behind him, because then he cannot hit you. I don't think that any attack can actually physically hit you if you're behind him. But if he's readying a strike against you and you back away from him, he can hit you. Some attacks can hit you, especially the bounce. It can actually go really, really far. And that's annoying. Took me some time to understand when I was practicing. Just a few more hits and he should die. Well, a few more. I'd say a dozen. And I'm not using the heavy attack because I think it's better to just use the light attack. Huh? Don't do that. Yeah, I think it's easy to hit with the light attack. I think one more. And there we go. It's dead. Failing this mission will surely plunge us into darker days. I awoke to the sound of waves rushing on rock, and I knew I was alive. I must find the princess. Well, maybe she drowned. Did you even think about that? Huh? I'm sure you didn't. So you can see on the left there that we got some items. Those are because we killed the boss. If we hadn't killed him, then we wouldn't have gotten anything. Oh dear. Actually, there we go. That should be good. And now we can actually equip some of our armor. We do not need the hat. So as you can see, our roll isn't as good with all of our armor equipped. And we might even jump a shorter distance. Can we... Oh my god, we are doing a fat roll if we have everything. So I guess we are not going to be using the shield right now. All you need is love. That's true. So, just like in Dark Souls, you can leave messages for other people to find. Well, hello there! Fleshy bit of flotsam, yes, indeed. You want shelter, you want sanctuary. But what is a sanctuary without fate? There's an empty sanctuary up the beach, you can claim it for your creed. Oh yes, creeds. So, covenants, basically. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? Do you keep the new gods? What? What does that mean? Sure. Most men follow the three deities, the king, the knight, and the judge. The king lends wisdom to men who lead, the knight protects warriors in combat, and the judge guides those who maintain order. Are you a follower of the three then? Sure. You're a follower of the three, as I suspected. Here's a channel bar of the three icon of your creed. Well, thank you. Shield and offhand. Yes, so it's basically telling that I can dual wield or use the shield if I want to. And I can parry with my weapons. Wait, hold on. Oh yes, this is how you parry. I can roll. Except that I'm not going to be doing that because I'm fat rolling. I guess I could just take some stuff off. Ooh. Well, okay. That was kind of brutal. Hello? Oh. Ah. Die, beast. We got the sanctuary key. We got the sanctuary key. Switch loadouts. Yes. Switch items. We only have... Well, I guess we have 2 items. We can view our inventory, and in we go. So this game doesn't have a bonfire, it has sanctuaries, and we need to claim the sanctuaries with these items, I believe. I'm not sure if you can use these things if you don't have a thing that allows you to take them. Whatever. Well, we have some red flasks, which are healing potions, I believe. Make offerings. We can't offer anything. I think this means increasing our rank in the covenants. And we can level up using salt. Who knows how that works, but that's what we can do. And we got a bunch of souls, bunch of salt from killing that boss, so we get quite a lot of skill points. And unlike in Dark Souls, you have a skill tree. You don't just increase your stats, but you get some new skills from here. Basically, what I have understood from this skill tree, you get more potions. So for instance, if I take this, gain an additional healing potion. Yes, please. And you of course get stats, but this is also how you get to use better equipment, basically. So I have class 1 Berserker, which means that I can use class 1 hammers and axes, and I get 1 point of strength. Somewhere here is, there we go, class 2 Berserker, so it allows me to use class 2 hammers and axes, which are basically just better weapons, I believe. Some better armor, if I take that one. Haha! Some endurance, some strength, and I get class 1 prayers, so I can use basically miracles. On the left side I believe is spells, so magic, bows, light armor, whips, pole axes, reapers and spears, and somewhere here is swords. Wield class 1 shields. Sure. Willpower determines your maximum stamina. Oh yes, there's the swords. Class 1 sword fighter. Reapers and spears. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to use pole axes, but I guess those are something between dexterity and strength. Strength and dexterity doesn't do anything else besides increase your damage based on the scaling of the weapon. Well, I guess that's what they do in Souls games. Huh. Endurance, I think, increases your equipment load. Willpower increases your stamina. Magic is for, well, magic, and wisdom is for prayers. So, 1 point of wisdom. Willpower. More healing potions. What magic? More healing potions. There's energy potions somewhere too. Oh yes. File sleeve. So I guess those are to restore your mana or something. For now, let's take this. Basically, whenever we level up, we get a black pearl or whatever that thing up there is. We have 9 of them, but we can also get them as drops. Killing that boss in the beginning gave us one of these. Yes, black pearls. Sure, like that. Let's take that because it gives us 2 points of strength, and this gives us 2 points of endurance. We probably want to use shields at some point. Ooh, and I do actually want this because I want more healing potions, and that's all of our level ups for now. Additional energy potions. I guess we don't start with any energy potions, and I don't know if it's useful to get those if you don't cast spells. These might be just for mana. Although I guess I don't really see a mana bar, so who knows. Anyway, we are level 13, so that's nice. And we have some more messages, it seems. Have fun. I'm sure I will. Safe hunt. Let's go up here and pillage this treasure chest. See what's in here. Oh. Red shard and pots of salt. I guess pots of salt is... it contains salt. Sure. Wait. Shouldn't we have more than 3 healing items, I mean? Oh, there we go. Oh my, we have already taken 26 minutes. Well, I guess I'll end this first episode here. A nice little tutorial on how to do things. And in the next one we will actually go forth and do something. I guess we need to find the princess. Huh. Well, regardless. Thank you for watching this first episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment and a like on the video. And come and watch the next episode. I'll see you there.